to have the perfect poo. So essentially the perfect poo will involve having your pelvic floor in the most optimal position and not straining, getting your bowels completely empty and leaving the toilet being like, oh my God, the best poo in the world. So the rectum passes through the pelvic floor and there's a muscle that goes around the rectum that essentially when it's tightened or when it's on, kinks the rectum and quite literally blocks the passage of stool from passing through. So when we get in a position for going for a poo, we want a toilet step so that we have knees slightly above your hips, so elevated, which will automatically open and relax the pelvic floor. So more similar to squatting, which was how we're designed. Then we want to also lean forward to exacerbate that pelvic floor relaxation and make sure that the rectum's in a optimal position. We then want to make sure that the belly is bulged and we're not tightening the belly and we're not tightening the pelvic floor. So the thing that we say is we move to poo. So when you're opening your bowels, feet are on the step, you're not up on your tippy toes because this will contract the pelvic floor or turn it on just a little bit. So feet are nicely flat. We're leaning slightly forward. You've got a good, strong urge to go, so you're not trying to force anything that doesn't want to come. Big bulge through the belly when we inhale, and we're going to moo or not to poo. So if I needed to poo, I would essentially do this. Now you might think that's absolutely ridiculous. You can do the same thing just with an inhale and bulging the belly. So again, to poo and to get your poos out, we would essentially just go. So we're not straining, we're not tightening, we're not bearing down. If you need to strain and push down to get some of your poos out, try and do it with a push into your belly. So if I was pushing, I would do it more like this. I mean, I still can't help but make a noise. I'm just so used to it. But you're bulging your belly. I'm still pushing down through my pelvic floor, but I'm not tightening. I'm not going because instinctively when we contract our tummy, we're also going to be contracting our pelvic floor. So essentially the elements are feet on a toilet stool, we're bulging the belly, we've got nice relaxed lips, so ideally we're mooing to poo, and we're making sure that we're nice and relaxed through the rest of our body, we're not in a rush, and we have a good strong urge to go. If you don't have a good strong urge to go, so maybe you had one, you waited a little bit too long, it's gone, get off the toilet, whether it's with the toilet lid down or you totally leave the toilet altogether, sit in a deep squat, move a little bit side to side, take a few really deep, big belly breaths in and out so that you're really lengthening and opening the pelvic floor. If you can't get into a deep squat, you could also be sitting on the ground or reclined in bed and just sitting with your knees as high as you can get them or in a happy baby pose. And again, just if you want to sit here with a hot tea or a coffee, that can also help stimulate the urge to go. Otherwise, forget about it entirely. If this doesn't work after 5 minutes to get that urge back, go about your day. Try again after your next meal or after your next warm cup of drink when you're feeling relaxed and not rushed. Listening to the urge is really, really important, as is obviously having the optimal stool consistency, so ensuring enough fluid, fiber, and exercise or movement of your body. But if you need more tips and tricks about your stools, you can find them, poos, on our website. And if you need a toilet stool, then you can find these on our website as well. Honestly, I cannot recommend them enough. It feels illegal that anyone is still pooing without a toilet stool. Hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions, let me know.